Not everyone can afford complete renovations, expensive furniture, or perfectly styled homes. And honestly, that's not what makes a home feel good to live in anyway. What matters much more is how a space feels. How it feels to move through, how it feels to sit down at the end of a long day, how it feels when you stand back and take in the room as a whole. Our bodies are always responding to our environment, whether we're aware of it or not. And one of the most important things you can do if you want a home to feel calmer and more inviting is to start with the clutter. Not removing everything, but removing what doesn't need to be there. Because there's a difference between a space that feels lived in and a space that feels crowded. A neatly placed towel, a simple bowl, a plant on a counter or table. These things create warmth. They welcome you in. They say that someone lives here and they care. But when there's too many things on the surface, even if every object is beautiful, the space starts to feel dense, and density creates agitation. Have you ever been in a hoarder's home? I know it's an extreme example, but it makes the point very clear. When things are everywhere to that degree, the home feels like it has no room for anyone else. On a subconscious level, it feels closed off, almost like saying, please don't come in. Most people aren't hoarders, but many of us move through cycles. Times when our space slowly becomes more cluttered, and then a moment where we think, I can't stand this anymore, and we clean everything up all at once. That reaction is very interesting information. It's your nervous system responding to your environment. Excess stuff, especially when it's misplaced, adds to mental agitation, even if we don't consciously register it. So if you're coming home after a long day, your mind already full, your body already tired, your environment is either going to help you unwind that mental clutter, or it's going to help you keep stuck in it. If you're like me, you want to live in a way that supports a calm, healthy life. So you can show up as your best self more often than not, and continue doing that as you age. Everything is connected. Yes, it's possible to stay mentally agitated no matter how beautiful your home is. But if you're already doing the work to feel better, you might as well set yourself up for success. So here's a simple place to begin. Take a step back from your space. Literally, stand back and look at it. Notice how it feels in your body. If it feels dense, crowded, or subtly stressful, that's usually a sign there's too much there. Maybe start with the floor, clear it, then clear off your surfaces, tables, counters, shelves, the top of the couch. Put most things away, preferably out of sight. Once you've done all that, add back just a few intentional items. A couple pillows on the couch, maybe a blanket. In the kitchen, maybe a fruit bowl on the counter, a simple attractive container for cooking utensils. Then step back again. Notice how the room feels now. Does it feel calmer? Maybe it's too empty. Maybe a little flat or unfinished. This is where you get to play. And plants are a beautiful addition to almost any home. They soften hard lines and add life and natural color to an area. Real plants also help clean the air you're breathing. And while good quality fox plants can work too, you do lose that living, breathing element. So try different placements. Move things around. And as you do, keep noticing how each shift affects you. Does this help your body soften, or does it add subtle tension? When your space feels calmer, it becomes easier for you to feel calmer too. And that's a beautiful place to begin. Your home doesn't need to be perfect. It doesn't need to impress anyone. It doesn't need to be finished. It just needs to support you. And when your space supports you, your nervous system can rest. Your body can soften. And your life can feel a little easier. If this resonated with you, or if you know someone who could use a calmer home or a calmer moment, feel free to share this video with them. And if you'd like more grounded reflections on home, space, and living well, you're welcome to subscribe and stay a while. We'll take everything one step, one breath at a time.